Hey guys, this is Gaming Chick, and you're watching my video game vlog number 12. Yeah, it's been a while since I went back to a video game vlog, so I decided to go back. So, what I'm going to be talking about today is one of my favorite games, my favorite Zelda games. Of course, you know my most favorite, Link to the Past. So I'm going to be talking about my favorite and my least favorite bosses. Yeah, you already know what's going to be the least. If you played Link to the Past, you know. So I have a notebook here that has reference so I remember what I was talking about because I wrote it down. Sometimes when I forget, I'm like, I have no idea what I'm supposed to be talking about, and if I write it down, I remember quicker. Yeah, see, Rose, so cute. Um, see, now I forgot. Oh yeah, okay. So the first boss that I kind of liked is, and I kind of was really cool, was the first boss in the Dark World, which is the Hemorrhoid King. Yeah, Hemorrhoid King. They were gonna have Hemorrhoid King, but they decided to do the Hemorrhoid King instead of that. The Hemorrhoid King instead of the Hemorrhoid King. I can't. Okay, sorry. Sometimes my tongue gets twisted up and really can't understand what I'm saying. Sometimes I don't understand what I'm saying. Anyways, the Hemorrhoid King, he's a bird, which I faced. I fought him in Wind Waker, which I might do that for a, you know, for a Let's Play, maybe. I'm thinking about it, but I have a whole list of video games I'm going to do later, so. Anyways, back to what I was talking about. So they did the Hemorrhoid King instead, which that was pretty cool, but they both have, like, masks. I said it right. Yeah, masks that are, that are hard to get to. You have to, I mean, that are hard enough where you have to use like a hammer, either a magic hammer, skull hammer, or some other kind of hammer to do, and I have to crack it and then use arrows. Though you can also use other stuff too. Yeah, okay, so I did that. Yeah, you can. The first time I did that, I didn't know I needed to use a magic hammer, and I just used bombs. Because I didn't follow any walkthrough or anything, because I just did my own thing, and that's why I missed some things like the, hold on, fix my glasses, the last heart piece, because I was short when I was like, wait a minute, I'm supposed to have all the hearts, and I couldn't find the heart piece, and that's because, I forgot what, oh yeah, because there's this one game where I have to dig up stuff, and that's where the heart piece was. I decided to keep going, which took forever, of course. Didn't take as long in Game Boy Advance, but it took longer in the SNES version. But yeah, it was pretty interesting beating him with the bomb. But then I found out, oh wait, I was supposed to use a magic hammer. So I used the magic hammer as well as arrows. I saw that before. I think someone used that. Use the arrows and hit the crystal. I thought you couldn't hit that. It's like, oh, you can? So I tried it, and I do that all the time now. I might go back and go, like, after I hit with, like, the hammer and I do bombs instead of arrows. I think I'll do that next time I go back to Link to the Past, which I might sometime. I don't know, for a Let's Play, I might do it. I'm not sure. But anyways, the next one is, it's Armo's Knights. Armo's Knights. I forgot to say Knights. I forgot the S. Whatever. But because there's multiple ones. It's the first boss in the game. Because, the first one that you face, that's the mini boss, was a ball and chain trooper. But it's not an official boss. The boss, though, has it's multiple Armo's Knights that just march around, trying to stomp on you, and just do their little routine. No, they barely, like, stomp at you. They just want to do their routine while you shoot them with arrows. And, of course, the last one does, because he's like, oh, you killed my soldiers. I'm going to crush you. And he turns red because he's, like, super pissed. And, so I just shoot the arrows at him. And in Gannon's tower, they come back, and there's, like, ice, and you can kill them pretty easily after you get the silver arrows, just, like, one hit. I like when I fall down because there's a hole and you fall down there, and then there's the airmost knights. I just stand where I'm at, stay where I'm at, and when they come up, I just hit them with the arrows, and they just all die. Like, if I don't move, it'll just be really easy to kill them all, with no problems. But yeah, it's actually pretty interesting. It's the first fight, so it's not like they're not gonna be, that hard. But the first time actually it was pretty hard with that red one. It was just like, oh no, stopping on me and stuff. And I'm trying to shoot him with an arrow. I was not really good with the arrow before, but I've gotten pretty good and gotten even more. Is that proper? Yeah, more good. Gotten even more good at it. I don't know. I don't care. I'm gonna say I got even more good at shooting arrows when I did the Link to the Past. Not Link to the Past. Twilight Princess. Wind Waker though was interesting because it's like a first person instead of like a third person in Twilight Princess. And I think in Skyward Sword it's first person. I think so, but Wind Waker kind of feels like a first person shooter. The regular arrows, ice or fire, and even light. So, yeah. But yeah, that was actually really cool when wait a minute. Never mind. I babble on a lot, and I need to cut that little short because I don't want to do too long a video. But I want to do a good amount of time in video and tell you stuff. And hopefully I tell you everything. Hold on. I gotta see. Oh, okay, no one. No one. Oh yeah, the next one I'm gonna talk about is the blind thief. I had to look at my notebook because every time I forget something, I'm like, so this time I'm gonna look down there because there's my notebook over there. Just something on it. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, the blind thief. He is the fourth boss in the fourth dungeon of the dark world. So yeah, first though he appears as one of the maidens, but that's not really him, not really the maiden because she can be in a crystal. So he tricks you to try to get him outside, which most of the time when I did it the first time that I played the game, I just was goofing off a lot. I even pretended that I was delivering pizzas, the signs that you pick up, and I just throw in people's houses here's your pizza. I was messing around there. I'm just crazy. Anyways, the other thing that I messed around is when I found the girl, I find the girl and I'm like, oh hi, yeah, can I take you outside? So no, not there, and she's gone, and I have to go and do it again. I do it multiple times. I get the girl and then I go use the miracle and go outside. Yeah, but yeah, but where you're supposed to take her is there's a place where the boss is supposed to be, and you have to explode the floor to make the light come in, and when the light comes in, then the disguise goes away, and he's back as a blind thief because he does not like light. And if you learned in the light world from this one, is it guy or girl? I have no idea, but lived in the house that used to be his, and then I stole all the treasure, of course. Anyways, and he or she, I don't know, I think it's a he, whatever, and said that he hated hated bright light, which is a clue early on in the game, really early on, that's if you remember, Blind the Thief is the boss, and so it's wait a minute, he hates bright light, so that means I need to use these bombs and explode the floor, so then it explodes the light, and it'll shine on him, and he'll be like, I hate the light. Anyways, he's got 3 heads though, so if you even if you hit him a couple times, one head will be gone, and then it'll be another head, and then the last head is the last time that you beat him, but it takes a while because also the heads float around and the beams, and stuff, which those beams are annoying, but they're not like super like, you know, powerful, unlike the main, I mean, unlike when it's the heads are attached to the body. It's the like laser beam one that's, and it's the same one from the Beamos, which, oh, I hated that because I could not kill him. I could not kill the Beamos in Link to the Past, and that's like pissed me off because I'm like, oh my gosh, not another one I can't even kill. At least I figured out a way for the anti-fairies. Actually, they're called bubbles, but when I looked it up before, they call them anti-fairies. I guess that's what they were called before, and then now they're bubbles, which are, you know, the floating skulls. In Twilight Princess, it's flying skulls with like bat wings, and there's of course the flaming ones. Oh, and it's even worse though in Wind Waker when they're the floating ones that prevent you from using your weapons, and it's so freaking annoying, and they laugh at you, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's the most annoying though in the Wind Temple. Yes, I hate the Wind Temple. Wind Temple. I told you that before when I was talking about Wind Waker. Anyways, back on topic. What was the topic? Oh yeah. See, I told you I forget stuff. Anyways, the Flying Thief. Yeah, it's pretty interesting fight. Sometimes it could be easy, like super easy, and you don't lose a heart. Or sometimes it could be a little harder, and you lose some hearts before you destroy him. But yeah. The next one I'm going to talk about in the favorites. Oh yeah, did I forget to say this is the favorites? Probably, since I kind of liked it, it's not going to be the least favorite because then I'll be talking about it negatively. Oh, just so you know, there is lots of favorites and there's only a teeny bit of leasts. Oh, yeah, and Gannon is not going to be counted because I don't know. I know he's a boss and all, but I don't really. I don't know. No. I think I counted him. Did I count him? No. But he is still pretty interesting, especially in the second fight. The first fight is okay, but the second fight was interesting because he did this shadow clones on me. You know, the first one, though, had lightning hands, but it was pretty easy to avoid because he stood in one place, and it was like if you didn't go if he was right in the middle of, you know, the top part of the wall, then I go to the different part of the wall while he does the lightning thing. But yeah, anyways, like I said, I don't know. He's not counted in the favorites. You know, he's a boss, but anyways, Trinex is of course, he's the second to last boss because then it's Gannon and Gannon. And again, I guess we count it as a sub boss or something, or a boss before the real boss. Kind of like a Zant, you know, is the boss before the real boss, the final boss. Yeah, the last boss before the final boss. I don't know how to say that. The final boss before the final boss. I don't know. The most difficult boss before the. Okay, I don't know what to say. Anyways, I'm just going to not worry about trying to do that. It's a three-headed turtle, though. At first you think, you know, it's because it's Turtle Rock, and everything's like a turtle. I mean, when you first enter, it's like a turtle, and you have to use that one medallion to make the head go in and expose the opening. So you can go into there, which it's really interesting and complicated, and that's what made me like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do, kind of thing. Well, that, and also the fifth one gave me some trouble, but I'm not talking about the dungeons. Maybe I'll talk about the dungeons next time. Yeah, I don't care if I talk about the same video game twice, because I'm talking about it a little differently, and it's my favorite video game, so I can talk about it, you know, whenever I want. Anyways, oh gosh, now I forgot. Phoenix. Oh yeah, because the two heads that he has on the sides, of course, has different elements, fire and ice. I always do the ice. Do I do the ice first? Yeah, I always do the ice first and then do the fire, because the ice one can create like, can put ice on the floor and it'll make you slippery. So I always go for the ice first, and then I do the fire. And then the turtle goes in because it's like, oh no, I was defeated. Oh wait, psych, now I'm a snake. And a rock snake. But pretty easy. He snaps at you, which is a little harder to do, but it's still pretty easy to kill. I mean, it's easy now because, I mean, it's the easiest game, come on. But, you know, when I first did it, it was a little complicated, but not too complicated. But back then I used, like, magic potion and stuff because I didn't know that you're supposed to go down to there and you do the magic powder and this one, you know, bat's thing and wake him up. And then he does half and he's like, haha, now, you know, you won't get enough magic. It's like, no, actually, it'll be just hard to, and it'll be easier to use the magic longer. Didn't know you're supposed to do that. Now I do that every time I play that game. I make sure that I do that so I can, not worry about the, both magic and, life potion. I always do that instead of the just magic, like the green one, because like it also heals you up, so you don't have to have the fairies heal you up, or have to do like 2 magic potions, and then what about your fairies? What if you die? You know. So that's easier than another thing. But now I don't have to worry about potions and just fill it up with all four bottles with fairies. Now fairies is not like the ultimate bring you back to life one, because in Wind Waker, I think in Wind Waker, I'm not sure. No, but it does heal all your injuries. Oh, no, it does in Wind Waker, right. I think it still does. I'm not sure, but I haven't tested that in Twilight Princess, because I don't think I had a fairy. Most of the time I had, like, potions, and when I, you know, went off the bridge, and went off the bridge. Did I get a game over when I went off the bridge? I don't remember, but I know I had a game over several times with the escort mission, you know. But, you know, I don't think I did that, I don't know, I always say that. But I don't think I, did a game over this time in my video. I forgot, but I can always go back and look. And you guys can remind me if I did or not. Anyways, so yeah, that was actually an interesting fight. Even if it's easy now, it's still an interesting fight. Well, it has to be since it's the second to last boss and the one that's guarding Zelda, so. So Fintrix is of course, the sixth boss. Sixth boss. And it's like it's an eyeball, big giant eyeball with like smaller eyeballs, babies or something, that you fight. And it also shoots lightning. So it's and then when you destroy them all and when it gets pissed, it's like, okay, I'm going to try to bounce on you. So it's like a bouncing eyeball. And I love to just kill that with my sword. Put it in a corner and just slash it. Oh, sometimes I go in there with my, with one of my, canes that, like, protects me, and they could use it like a shield, like a magic armor thing. So that's magic armor before they decided to do a magic armor, like, in Wind Waker had a crystal, and it made a magic armor around me, and also did that for my ship, my boat. And then, of course, Twilight Princess, it sucks because it sucks all your rupees. Unless you have all of 1,000 rupees, it's pretty much useless. Yeah. So I don't know why I get it. Nah, I'll get it just to get it, but I'm not going to use it. Yeah. Pretty much what I'm doing with the Pole Souls is I'm getting it just to get them, but I'm not going to worry about all of them because I don't care. That guy will be fine. Hopefully. I'm gonna be horrible. Okay, so Gannon, I'm just gonna say because he's badass. I mean, come on, he's Gannon. I mean, it was a pretty interesting fight. You know, that was the first boss in the first Zelda game that I have played. I know the first one is, you know, Legend of Zelda. That's it. But the first one for me was Link to the Past. So it was the first time of fighting Gannon, and I would do it over again and again. Literally, I would just go and fight him. I would prepare myself first, and then go fight him again and defeat the game again. Yeah. So Argus is the second. Argus, I guess that's how you pronounce it, and he's from the second dungeon. The I forgot what, a swamp palace or something. But like that one's like he has these puff things that surround him and protect him, and I can use my hook shot to take him away and bring him to me and kill him. I think they repeat that, but as a rock monster. But I use boomerang, but it's more awesome because it's 4 links and 4 boomerangs. Yeah. Anyways, I'm trying to hurry up with these, so I'm gonna talk about them less. So, Cold Stare, I guess so it's, yeah, because he's like a puffy eyeball, so it's like he's a eyeball with, pink eye, and in a block of ice, and you have to, like, melt it with your, fire rod while hail comes down and tries to crush you. But sometimes it's good, because if you use, like, a lot of magic, then they give you a little bit of the magic containers, which, that's pretty cool. At least it's kind of nice sometimes, even if it tries to kill you. And then it's the eyeball like splits into 3, and you have to destroy them all. So now we're on to the least favorite. Yeah, I'll talk about it more. I don't care if I go over too much. This one I'm going to talk about a little bit more. So it's not going to be too much because there's only 3 in the least favorites. Yeah. And you know what was coming? Mulder. And you know why, if you play Link to the Past, you know why. But yes, because he, like, bumps you into holes, and then you have to go back, you're down back to the, previous, floor. I almost forgot what it was called for some reason. Yeah, the previous floor. Sometimes if it's in a different part, though, it'll go to another hole, and then you have to go back from the other room to the other room like below, and then back up to the other room after getting some heart pieces out from the jars that you uncovered that one place. And plus those other beetle things that are so annoying, especially the red one, can get in your way and make you even more pissed off. You have to really follow his movements because he gets faster and faster, and the only one where you can hit is the tail or the back of the body, and not the first 2 higher parts of the body. And it's so satisfactory when I finally defeat him, get the heart container, and the pendant. Gosh. Anyways, so Muthula is the easiest boss, though, in this, the 3rd dungeon in the Dark World. And of course, that dungeon, of course, has the Wall Master. I didn't know what it was called before, so I just called it the Hand! And it came down from the ceiling, and I did not like the hand. I did not like the hand at all. I hate it. Every time it has that. There's even Floor Masters, which, oh my gosh, that's even worse. That's even worse. And that Wall Master before, the previous Let's Play, I got scared, and it's not even a scary game. It just shocked me. Several moments did that for some reason. Yeah. Can't wait for you to see me when I play Slenderman. Anyways, hopefully I'll be able to figure that out. So you have to kill it with fire, and also there's, spikes. But that's the hardest part, is the spikes, not so much Muthula. Yeah, occasionally the beam, but not too much. The other parts. But, yeah, so that's like, come on. But, it's funny, though, the movie Godzilla vs. Now I can't say it. Mothra or something. No copyright. And the little princesses, they say Mothra, sorry. No copyright, by the way. And so I just say Mothula whenever I face Mothra, either in Link to the Past or in Wind Waker. It's also a boss in Wind Waker. Well, mini boss, actually. Mini boss. It's downgraded to mini boss in Wind Waker. Yeah. I could talk about those sometime. Yeah, I'll probably do that in the next vlog after the next Friday. Yeah, I'll be able to do a vlog Friday. So Landmoose, actually, and Lamula, actually, that one's easy. I have no idea, actually. Because it wasn't my favorite, but I don't have an excuse for it to be the least favorite, but, I didn't put it high because Mulderm was the highest because obviously, for obvious reasons, you know why. Oh gosh. And it was bad when we had the puppet Gannon and Wind Waker, and it was the last one was called a Mulderm. I was like, why is that snake so hard? And I was like, I looked it up and it said Mulderm. I'm like, oh crap, I knew why. So you have to have bait. I have tons of bait. So after you're done with everything else and you don't need it anymore, then you gotta buy lots and lots of baits. Get rid of all your pair things if you're done with, getting some things you need to get the Triforce pieces. And then you can buy lots of bait. So freaking awful. It's like, I didn't know Gannon could be distracted by bait. Anyways, so thank you guys so much. Hopefully I didn't babble on too much and hopefully you can understand what I was talking about. And also give a thumbs up if you hate Mulder as much as I do. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. And if you enjoyed it, and you can like it and you can share it with your friends. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I said subscribe. Yeah, subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it if you did. And you know what game I'm going to play, and also maybe you guys can tell me what else to talk about in the video game vlog. I can still talk about other stuff besides the dungeons. I'll try to talk less a little bit in the dungeons. I'll just talk about like how cool the traps is and stuff. Even if I don't like the boss, I'll still talk about how cool the dungeons are. Because I mean, come on, all those dungeons are pretty cool. Sometimes it's the boss that makes it, ugh. Anyways, but also I put a link down below to the previous video game blogs, which is video game blog 11 and 10. And also put down links to the liked videos, my first video game vlog, and my channel. And I think that's it. So I will see you guys next time. Bye!